emanating from deep under the earth. Oh my gosh.
Keep going.
Spreading across the globe at the speed of thought. Changing the world one brain at a time. This is Last Call, live from Green Brain Comics. With your hosts and puppeteers, Dan and Katie Merritt. I'm sorry, Katie and Dan Merritt.
I'm a puppeteer?
Yes, you're a puppeteer. Wouldn't that be great if we had puppets?
No.
I think we should have puppets.
I appreciate puppet comedy. I cannot hear myself in my headphones. Mr. Audio person.
Yeah, let me give you some volume here. How's that? Can you hear?
Yes, that's much better.
Right on. Welcome.
You know, I appreciate puppet comedy, but I'm just not personally invested in it. No, it's not for me.
Well, in spite of not having puppets, we hope that this Last Call program is delightfully engaging for you folks.
Ooh, delightful.
Delightful. Let's see. Every week we have our last chance to modify this final order numbers on comics and graphic novels that are ready to go to print. We want to share this info with you and give you one final chance to place your requests for specific covers, increased quantities, and I think I screwed up the wording there. Sorry. My syntax is horrible. I'm reading this off the blog. I apologize.
Maybe you need a puppet.
I need a puppet to blame it on.
You could use the Nevermore head
right.
as your puppet.
I need the Nevermore head.
Ask us about our Nevermore head in the comments.
So this week on Last Chance or Last Call for Confirmed Orders Live, we are focusing on everything that is on final order only from Diamond Comics, which is 95% of the market. The things that we're missing this week are the DC comics.
Yes, as we announced on our Tuesday live stream, DC bumped up their last call to Thursday. So this order week's books have already been ordered and are in the hopper.
They've been hopped. They're going through the hopping process right now.
For this week.
Yeah, all because of President's Day. Thanks, presidents.
Happy birthday, Abraham Lincoln. More like Abraham Lincoln, am I right? Just throwing some old random reference.
That's a good random one. So these orders for Diamond shipping products are due Monday, February 15th by 5 p.m. You can place those orders through our Comic Hub service, comichub.com, for all your comic ordering needs. And we will get those orders and make sure that you get those exact specific items. It really is a magnificent service. Magnificent. If you're not able to get on Comic Hub or other, feel free to send us an email with your requests. greenbrainstaff@gmail.com. We'll take your orders. There are a few things on this week's list that had some difficulty finding on Comic Hub. It's I think it's because they were missing their covers. So I've tried to link those outside to the previewsworld.com site. Okay, so our program is basically broken up with sections of first issue spotlights, second issue last chances, new printings, and graphic novels and or trade paperbacks that may be of interest to you. We have all of those items linked to our blog, linked from our blog, pardon me, and I've got that linked in the comments as well. All of these items should link straight out to Comic Hub unless other happens. So the first thing that I want to point out this week is we can pretty much guarantee that this is going to be my pick of the week when it ships on March 10th. I'll fight you for it. It is Proctor Valley Road.
Oh, oops, I had the wrong one up because
Uh-oh.
I preloaded them and they went backwards. That's
Oh
good.
wait, I'm on the wrong page. There it is. There we go. I was using the wrong browser. This is a book called Proctor Valley Road. This is issue number 1 from Boom Studios. It is written by Grant Morrison, or co-written by Grant Morrison, with Alex Child, who apparently has some writing credits on BBC's Holby City.
Not familiar. Are you familiar?
No, I don't know. I don't watch TV. What
Yeah.
a snobby thing to say. Instead.
I just browse YouTube videos because that's so much more sophisticated.
I'm too sophisticated for broadcast television. Anyways, this book is pretty awesome looking. It features art, and this cover by Naomi Franquise, who previously did the art for Tales from Harrow County, written by Cullen Bunn. You want to give this one the rundown?
Oh, sure. I can do that.
See. Give you the spotlight here.
Uh-oh. Wait, let me get back there. Whoops. Hello.
Pardon me.
Perfect for fans of Paper Girls and Die. Visionary writer Grant Morrison, Alex Child, and Naomi Franquise present a chilling new horror series about the mysterious monsters that haunt Proctor Valley Road and the 4 misfit teenagers who must stop them. August, Riley, Cora, and Jenny have organized a spook tour with their classmates on the most haunted, demon-infested stretch of road in America to fund attending the concert of their dreams. Well, of course. They just want to go see a rock band. When their visit turns deadly, these 4 friends race to rescue the missing students before the town tears them limb from limb. Now they must slay the evils roaming Proctor Valley Road along with the monsters lurking in the hearts of 1970s America. Ooh, another throwback book to the 70s.
Oh, nice.
That seems to be a pretty popular era to set your comic in right now. Usually it's like a 20-year cycle. Well, I guess that's a 40-year. Yeah, so it works. It works for throwback timeline trending.
Right. It was like the 50s were for us.
Yeah, but that was the 70s.
Right.
So it was still only 20 years ago. The 70s is now 40 years ago, just so you know.
Right, but math.
2001 is 20 years ago.
So we've got this A cover by Naomi Franquise. We've got a B cover by Chris Wildgoose.
Ooh, I like that B cover.
That's nice. I like that fiery plume of skeletal death. And we also have another open order. Kind of open order. What?
Oh, unlockable?
Unlockable. Interesting. Well, this one's pretty sweet anyway, so I'll show it off. We'll get at least one of these.
I'm not sure what we have to do to unlock it.
And this is by Christian Ward.
Ooh, that is nice.
Nice. Pretty.
But yeah, since this is a new number 1 by Grant Morrison, my guess is that we will be able to unlock it unless they set it at a extraordinarily high threshold.
Yeah, that's not Boom. But
Right.
I like the way the color palette looks on the
yeah,
background
it almost
there.
like blends in.
Right.
Nice.
Okay, next up on the list, we have a new number 1 from Dark Horse Comics. This is a God of War license comic from Dark Horse called God of War Fallen God. It's a 4-issue miniseries written by Chris Roberson with art by Tony Parker and this pretty swell cover by Dave Raposa. Very nice. Kind of has a Simon Bisley feel to it.
Yeah. Totally does.
That is from Dark Horse Comics. Next up on the number 1 spotlight. Ooh, here's a new series from Image Comics.
Ooh.
Called Carmen. Image Comics has brought in Guillaume Marsh, who has been the artist of several different DC series, Batman franchise books, and now he makes his, I think, creator-owned Spotlight American debut as a Spanish writer and artist, Guillaume Marsh. Let's see. Oh, so this is work from maybe Titan Comics, but it makes it over here from Image. It's a 5-part miniseries about a highly unconventional angel named Carmen and the young woman she takes under her wing when a case of heartbreak strikes hard. Packed with surprises and metaphysics, this gorgeously drawn series deploys tenderness and humor as it dives deep into topics that matter. The ships on March 10th from Image Comics. Let's look at those details there. Oh, Guillaume Marsh is a fantastic artist.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful.
There is also a B cover by Milo Manara that I won't show you here because it's a little too risque for our Saturday morning show.
I mean, it's just a butt.
It's just a butt? You want me to show it?
If you are familiar with Milo Manara or Milo Manara?
Milo.
Correct my pronunciation in the comments.
Please do.
I welcome it. If you are familiar with his work, you know that he likes to draw the curvy ladies. And this cover does not disappoint.
Oh, no, it's a good cover. It's fine cover.
It's got a naked butt on it.
Uh-oh. A Manara butt.
Manara butt. Mm-hmm.
But it's linked here in the blog post, so check it out there.
Yeah.
Also, a new number 1 from Marvel Comics. This is a special little project celebrating the 80th anniversary of Captain America. Let's see.
Nice.
Yes, it is. This A cover is by Steve McNiven, and it wraps a beautiful project featuring a recreation of Captain America Comics number 1, as well as Avengers number 4. And by recreation, I'm saying today's best artists redraw and modernize Captain America's origin, along with the debut of the Red Skull. The legendary stories that changed the course of comic book history are presented in an all-new way for the current generation of Marvel fans.
Nice.
You know, this is one of those things that I didn't have a link to in Comic Hub for the B cover, which is especially a shame because of...
Oops.
Yep, sorry. Especially because of... Let me get rid of that. There it is. The fact that I used the image for the thumbnail today.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like Cap punching Nazis. Punch those Nazis, Cap. We need it. We need
the original Nazi puncher. Let's see if I can find that. There it is. Previews World has got the image for me, I'm sure. Don't fail me now. Nope. There it is.
It's kind of... There it is. Nice.
Pretty.
Yeah. It's got this nice recreation in a very painterly style.
And just a reminder, folks, this is not linked here because I'm not finding it in Comic Hub. If you have a problem ordering it there, send us an email, greenbrainstaff@gmail.com.
Yep, and just let us know which cover you want. We will order it for you.
We'll do that. That's what we're here for.
And then we'll put it aside, and it'll be ready and waiting for you when you come in. That's a service that we provide.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Another thing we do is we talk about these amazing... Whoa. Hey, how's it going?
That's cool. I mean, it was cool.
Sorry, I got rid of my browser window there.
No, it was good.
So we love X-Men books. Right now, the X title franchise is on a upswing, guided by architect Jonathan Hickman, and this book has a lot of promise and potential. It's a book that was originally scheduled last year,
Mm.
but because of the pandemic, everything got kind of pushed around. And this new series, X-Men Children of the Atom, is finally going to print, and I'm very excited about it. It is written by Vita Ayala with art by Bernard Chang. This B cover is by R.B. Silva, who is one of the main artists on the House or Powers of 10.
Mm.
What was it? I think it was Powers, maybe. And other projects over in the X-Men universe. Good stuff. Let's see. What's the? You want to give it the breakdown there, boss?
Oh, sure. When did the X-Men get sidekicks?
Huh?
Now. Don't miss the debut of the greatest teenage superhero team of all time.
Wait, all time?
They've learned from the best, and now they're ready to be put to the test. But who the heck are these kids, and where did they come from? Guest starring the X-Men. Who would have thought?
Guest starring the X-Men.
That's just how the solicitation ends. I'm like, okay. So it's there's going to be a ton of new character first appearances, new character introductions, and first appearances, and apparently the actual X-Men are also in this book.
The X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, brand new series. That's debuting on March 10th. Get your orders in this week before Monday.
Bunch of new characters. How about that?
Another new number one from Marvel this week is called Deadpool Nerdy 30.
I mean, oh.
I think this may be a celebration of Mr. Deadpool being 30 years old, maybe? Just a guess.
30 years, the comic.
It's true.
It's true. I mean, I don't know how old the Deadpool is.
He's old enough to know better.
It's like when you say Cap is 80. Is he really?
Well,
I mean, he kind of is.
Because Deadpool has a healing factor. Wait. Because Deadpool has a healing factor, he could be 100 million years old.
Oh, true. 100 million.
I love having glasses as a prop.
Oh my god. What is happening down here?
Everything's happening.
Hover over Wolverine in the bottom left-hand corner.
Uh-oh, he's been becaked.
He does not look happy.
Man, all these guys have cake all over them.
Yeah. That's cake, right?
What happened? It was a big cake fight. Wait, who else got...
They all do. This is really weird.
Even the Watcher. Of course the Watcher has cake all over his face.
This is a little unsettling.
This is supremely unsettling. This is a celebration of Deadpool turning 30, and to celebrate, we've assembled some, by we, I mean Marvel has assembled some of his classic storytellers to tell tales of Wade Wilson's birthdays, past, present, and future. A first birthday with time-traveling assassins. Let me get over to some details here.
Oh, yeah,
I
his
can't see
100th
that.
birthday? So he's 100?
He's 100. It's a 100th birthday that could only be celebrated in grand Deadpool style. Blow out the candles, pin the cybernetic arm on the cable, and open this present just for you.
Parental advisory.
It's got this
Of
fantastic Ed McGuinness cover. It's got a couple other covers, too. What do we got here? We got a Hawthorne cover. Ooh, and a Liefeld cover. I'll show you this Liefeld cover because I love Rob Liefeld.
Like,
I said it.
personally? Or
I said
just
it out
his
loud
art
with
style?
my mouth. Look at that fantastic cover. This has got everything about Rob Liefeld that I love except for toned down.
It's got feet and everything.
He's got feet. his his
You know,
exaggerated vanishing point is not so exaggerated. Um, and he only has one gun. He needs,
wow. He
and,
does have a utility belt with lots of pouches.
but he's only got a few pouches.
But I guess he has that. Like that is part of his costume. Right? Traditionally.
God, I love Rob Liefeld. So good.
Oh, I
Next,
just noticed on the other cover that he's wearing the Infinity Gauntlet. Like, what is happening in this cover? All right.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Okay, next up.
Okay.
Let's see. In our number one journey here, we have Thor and Loki Double Trouble. This is a new miniseries from multi-award-winning writer Mariko Tamaki with art by Gurahiru. This is the same team that brought us Venom Double Trouble. I think just a few years ago. One of our better-selling Venom graphic novels with a little softer touch.
Aw,
Something,
it's cute.
something for the kids. Something for the young at heart. Something for people that like superhero action without superhero murderville.
Yeah, keeping it fun, keeping it light.
Keeping it fun for the kids. You want to give it the breakdown here, boss?
Oh, sure.
I need a drink of coffee.
This is my new side hustle. Reading reading emphatic descriptions.
Copy reader.
Yes. They're brothers, gods, and sons of Odin, but Thor and Loki just don't get along, especially since Loki keeps tricking Thor into doing things that will get him into trouble. Even so, when Loki dares Thor to steal a powerful relic from Odin's vault, how can the God of Thunder say nay? The fan favorite team that brought you Spider-Man and Venom Double Trouble returns. Rated T for teen. But I think it's like YA. I think it's even younger than YA.
Yeah, it's totally YA friendly.
It's like, I would say it's like tween and up.
We got this swell B cover, Stormbreakers variant by Carmen Nunez Carnero. Nice Loki cover there.
Oh, nice.
And I think we got another one here. Ooh, by Erica Henderson, artist of Unbeatable Squirrel Girl.
Yes.
She's so good.
Mm-hmm.
This is Thor and Loki Double Trouble by Mariko Tamaki and Gurahiru. This number one ships on March 10th. Just one more left in the first issue spotlight. We've got a new series debuting from Source Point Press, Cult of Dracula, number one.
Whoa.
This is another book that was scheduled way earlier, but unfortunately had some pandemic-related delays.
It's got some creepy, spooky ladies on it.
Oh, I love this cover. This is the art of Gyula Nemeth. And this is on the new series from Source Point Press, Cult of Dracula, written by Rich Davis with interiors by Henry Martinez. This is going to be out on March 31st. Special Agent Malcolm Bram arrives at the House of the Rising Sun. This secluded compound is the home of the secretive Ordo Dracul and the scene of a horrendous crime coined the Cult of Dracula Mass Suicides. Mina Murray leads a documentary film crew to uncover the secrets of the mysterious cult by interviewing its enigmatic leader, Robert Renfeld. Neither investigator is prepared for the gravity of the truths they will uncover. This is Cult of Dracula, number one. This is the A cover. We got a B cover here by Shannon Mayer. Ooh, that's pretty. It looks like a Xenoscope cover, though.
Right.
For what it's worth. But yeah, this is locally produced here by Source Point Press. and is coming out on March 31st. And that's our last spotlight on the number ones. Got a couple things to remind you about. After issue number 1 comes out, we always have the inevitable number 2 in these series, and quite oftentimes they're a little bit overlooked. Number 1 gets the prospector's eye, the little flash in the pan, but number twos need love too.
Well, and also often we are ordering number 2s before we have any serious reaction and sales data for number 1. So we have no idea how many people bought number 1 and loved it and are going to come back for number 2. So you need to let us know.
You need to.
If you want to make sure you get number 2, because like Dan said, a lot of people just buy number 1. So orders tend to slope off a little bit for number 2. So if you know you want it, let us know, and we will make sure that we get it for you.
We need a shorter pitch line there,
yeah,
but that's it. That's the whole message.
I'm trying to get there.
This is Luna number 2 from Boom Studios and creator Maria Lovett. Maria Lovett has made quite a name for herself over the last few years, mostly from product coming out of Boom Studios, but she's also got some other work from Black Mask and other. This is our newest book, Luna number 2. I think number 1 just shipped last week, so it's had a week to get some market.
To be out there. Did you pick it up? Did you like it?
Did you like it?
What'd you think?
Enjoy
Are you
Luna
coming
2?
back for more?
Well, let us know.
Was it fun? Was it crazy?
You can add this to your cart right at the bottom of the page here through Comic Hub. Okay, next number 2. Ooh, here's a good one. Let's see. Yeah. Black Hammer Visions number 2.
I will tell you, not only did I read it and love it, it was my pick of the week. The number 1.
Number 1, Black Hammer Visions just came out. Yeah, this last week.
Yeah, and it was really good. It was co-written by Patton Oswalt. Was that the one?
Yes.
Yeah. And I really enjoyed it. It was an interesting sidestep type story, set in the world, but from a different perspective. So it's from like the general public perspective instead of the hero's side of it, I guess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it was Patton Oswalt's love letter to Ghost World, the movie.
Ah, right.
Which I thought was clever.
Yes. And this one's Jeff Johns.
Yeah, we got number 2 on the FOC this week. This is written by Jeff Johns with interior art by Scott Collins. This A cover is by Scott Collins as well, and is I think, in loving style or tribute to the works of Bernie Wrightson.
Yeah.
I think we could see Bernie Wrightson's EC work influence on this.
But yeah, so these are all one-shots. These are all series of one-shots. Or one-and-done stories. Like, it's not a continuing story arc.
Right, exactly.
I mean, but it's still going to run for 8 issues, and they're all going to be written by different creative teams. Writer and artist creative teams. So, but they're putting A-list writers on here, and so it's gonna be a good time to continue.
Yeah, just having Jeff Johns on a book coming out from Dark Horse is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
The B cover on this is by Kelly Jones.
Nice. Ooh.
Yeah, you could definitely see the Bernie Wrightson influence there.
Oh yeah. Nice.
And we also have a C cover by Tom Mandrake. Or, you know what? It says in the credits here, Cyan Mandrake.
Oh, weird.
So we'll go with that. Definitely has the Mandrake family look. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very eerie and spooky. Best suited for Black Hammer Visions number 2 from Jeff Johns and Scott Collins. And I think we got one more on the number 2 spotlight here. Oh, I'm sorry, we got a couple. We got Deep Beyond number 2.
You read this number 1, right?
I didn't.
Oh,
No, I didn't
thought
have
it was
a...
your pick of the week.
No. My number one this week was from Radiant Black.
Yeah, but this was last week. I want to say this came out. But yeah, all right. Either way, I was just curious if you had read it and what your thoughts were.
My thoughts were I was very interested because it was written by another artist turned writer, Mirka Andolfo, and features art by Andrea Brocardo, who I think has done some other work over at Image Comics. This is now on our science fiction section, science fiction wall, and number 2 will come out on March 10th. Let's see if I got any other covers. Oh, I got a couple different covers.
Maybe it was Shay's pick of the week because it was Mirka Andolfo.
Right.
I knew it was somebody's pick of the week.
We got this B cover by Mirka Andolfo herself. And let's see, a C cover is coming.
Sorry.
C cover by Dan Panosian and a D cover by Marco Cicchetto.
Ooh.
Very nice. Very alien-like.
Yeah.
Okay, and one more from our second issue last chance list here. We've got Maniac of New York number 2. I did read number 1, and it was pretty amazing. It did really well, and it's from our pals over at Aftershock Comics, written by Elliot Kalin with art by Andrea Muti. Yeah, number 1 came out and I think had a lot of attention on it pre-press, and now that it's out, I think it's probably sold out. We may have a couple copies left.
I think we still have it, but I'm just guessing.
Yeah. Well, don't guess at this one. Make sure you get your copy ordered in through Comic Hub. Okay, that's our last, the second issue, last chance here. Oh, now we got a few items to look at for new printings. We've got this one that is sadly not findable on Comic Hub. It is a second printing of Deep Beyond number 1. If you're looking for that one, make sure to email us at greenbrainstaff.com. We'll make sure you get a copy. Speaking of my pick of the week, we got a new printing of Radiant Black. I liked it so much, I changed the color of it. Radiant Black number 1 second printing features a new cover by Marcello Costa. That is pretty swell. Number 1 was fantastic. If you haven't read it yet, keep in mind this is written by Kyle Higgins, who most recently wrote Rise of Ultraman for Marvel Comics. And worked on Cowl over at Image a few years ago.
Oh, nice.
And this features interiors by Marcello Costa. It's lots of fun, and totally enjoyed this book. Okay. Second print alert. We got a third print alert here for Amazing Spider-Man 55.
Oh, right. People are crazy about this cover design.
Look at that.
And because of that, I think because of the popularity of this cover design, not only did it go to a third print, but they are now adapting this art style to other characters and putting out new covers on other titles, right?
Yeah, they just showed a Man-Thing variant.
Oh, yeah.
That also featured the webhead take from Pat Gleason. This third printing is shipping on March 10th. I'm sure we'll have a limited number of these because I think we kind of hit saturation with that second print. We still got a few of those left.
But yeah, if you want it, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Make sure we get it. And finally, on the new printings, I think I screwed this up. I put the
Uh-oh.
wrong thing on here.
Beep blorp.
So I'll jump down to where I accidentally put it. This is a Marvel 2-in-1 Epic Collection trade paperback Cry Monster. These Epic collections have a customer culture all their own. And oftentimes, once they sell out, they never come back in. So I'm very happy to see that this has got a new printing. This collects the early issues of Marvel Team Up, Marvel Feature, and the Marvel 2-in-1 that featured spotlights on the Thing team-ups. I was a big fan of this series growing up, and I think I had almost every issue. Wait, I think I had almost every issue.
Wow.
And then I sold it all.
Oh.
And we paid some bills.
Oh. Well, there you go. And now you can reread it anytime in this Epic collection.
That's right. And
yeah,
it does feature
a bunch of stuff from the 70s.
Yeah, the great age, the Bronze Age of Marvel.
And for $40 for 432 pages, it's just such a good bang for your buck to get all of this classic material in one fell swoop.
Swoop.
Swoop it up.
Swoop. So yeah, sorry, I mislabeled that, and it wound up in the graphic novel trade paperback section. And
but
it
it's
is,
just
yeah.
it's not new. It's back in stock, a new printing.